Grandfather, how do we know if this treasure map is real?
Feel it. You know, if you want to know something is really real, how are you going to find out? Suppose you're in your room and you're not feeling well. You don't feel too well. And your friend comes in. Aisha comes in and sees Kelsey and says, "Oh, Kelsey, it's so pretty outside, the sun shining, the birds singing." And Kelsey said, "Oh, I don't see any sun. I don't hear any birds." And Aisha says, "Well, come outside with me. Come outside so you can see for yourself." Now, what would happen, Aisha, if Kelsey went outside? What would happen if she did?
Probably the birds, the sun would be out and the birds probably would be singing.
And what would happen to Kelsey then? She'd know it for herself, wouldn't she?
Yes.
Not because you said so. Not because you said so. Now, this is a very sweet thing I want to teach you about this treasure map we're working on. You know, if I drank Coca-Cola, and Darius had never drank a Coca-Cola and asked me what it tastes like, I could never tell him. I could never tell him. If Kelsey could not hear, perhaps she was deaf, and she asked me what this beautiful music we just heard was like, I couldn't tell her. She has to have the ear to hear. Suppose someone is born blind, you're trying to tell them about, a beautiful sunrise. They have to have the eyes to see. So what I'm trying to say, some things you must experience for yourself. Darius?
Father, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Now that's investigation of reality. So, if we can conclude this thought so that you can remember it, if someone tells you something is true, it's nice to trust someone like your mother and father ask you to do something. But if you will do what they tell you to do, particularly if you read the writings of Baha'u'llah, and you do what he tells you to do, then you learn from your experience it's true. And the greatest thing you find out investigating reality, what the greatest thing is you find out?
What?
God loves you. That's the most wonderful discovery you'll ever make. But in order to find it out, Baha'u'llah tells us, "Love me, that I may love thee. If thou lovest me not, my love can in no wise reach thee." So you have to reach out. You have choice to make. And that's hard to learn as a young person. You have to seize it. You have to grab your chance. So as you're growing up today, you need to investigate Baha'u'llah's sayings for yourself. See if he loves you. Arise to serve him and see what happens to you.